Even though I'm in Charleston today, it's time to review another beer from Pittsburgh. What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and I'm checking in from the road. So I am here in Charleston, South Carolina on a day off. But a few days ago, week ago, whatever it was in the timeline, I was in Pittsburgh. And I went to a place called the House of Brews Beer Distributor. I picked up some beers. And one of the beers I picked up was canned and brewed in Pittsburgh. So the beer I have for you today, the beer I picked up, is called Wit. It is a Belgian-style wheat ale. It's from Dancing Gnome out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Over the years, I've heard a lot about Dancing Gnome. I've heard they make a lot of good beers. I seem to remember trying to go to Dancing Gnome during the pandemic, and they were only serving beer out in their parking lot. Didn't have a great selection of beers. But I do think, if I remember right, the beers I did have there were pretty good. I definitely need to get back there and visit their tap room because I'm sure it's open now since that was years ago when I tried to go. I digress here. So like I said, this is Dancing Gnome Wit. This kind of little cool looking can right here. And I paid $4.29 for it at the House of Brews Beer Distributor. On the can here, it says, "Go Bucks, April 3rd, 2026. So I'm sure that's the canned on date. This is pretty fresh since this is the beginning of May. On the side of the can, it says, "Style, Belgian-style wheat ale. 1 pint, 5.0% alcohol by volume. This Belgian-style wit beer is brewed with curacao, orange peel, and coriander with a yeast-driven flavor profile, creating the perfect spiced citrus blend reminiscent of warm summer afternoons. Give it a second life, consume, recycle, repeat. DancingGnomeBeer.com." And that is everything to speak of on the can. And I'm ready to get into this beer. So, got my iconic plastic cup right here. And on Untapped, this gets a 3.84 with 165 check-ins. Beer Advocate, there was no score whatsoever. No score. Pouring this out, this looks a little cloudy here. Yeah, that's definitely a little cloudy. Get a nose on it. That's kind of odd. That is like super strong coriander. I mean, that is big time coriander with a little citrus around the edges. Like coriander and bitter citrus, but that is a huge coriander nose. Color, cloudy, kind of dirty yellow. Can't see through that at all. Not that I have the best lighting here in this Marriott here in Charleston, but it's a cloudy, dirty yellow color. God, that is just huge coriander. A little tiny bit of white foam around the rim, but that's about it for head. I wonder if this is going to be a coriander bomb. Let's find out. Cheers, everybody. Light to medium bodied. And that coriander is strong. You can definitely, that's coriander in that beer. But it's enveloped or surrounded by like a semi-sweet to bitter citrusy flavor that kind of tampers down that strong coriander flavor. It does have some consistency, some body like a wheat beer. There's almost, maybe it's my imagination, but almost maybe a little bit of banana or clove in the beer. But really the star of the beer is the coriander. It tastes fresh. It's big. It's bold coriander. But the citrus, it's almost like a juicy citrus. Like orange, pithy orange, kind of does tamper that and counteract that coriander to balance it out. This is a tasty wit beer. This is the kind of beer that would blow your crap macro beers like Shock Top and Blue Moon and all those things out of the water. There's not even a comparison to this. If you like those kind of beers that are like Blue Moon, Shock Top, I think it's Shock Top, that's their competition, whatever their other Belgian white, whatever kind of beers are, you would really like this. You should really try this. Dancing Gnome Wit. Wow, that's actually kind of dry on the back end too as I'm talking. Dancing Gnome Wit, I give you a big horns up. This is tasty. This is delicious. For $4.29 a can, I'd buy it again. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're in the Pittsburgh area, go check out Dancing Gnome. Also, go check out House of Brews Beer Distributor. And as always, embrace the adventure.